Oh! What it is, my dudes. The time has come. The breakfast. Noon. Here. I can't believe nobody streamed all day until now. Cerealbobereal. Buh. For video James. They continue. I think it's... yeah, it's still doing the thing. Give me a sec. Boop. No, that's not what I said, Knife. I did not say video game. I said video James. You know. The guy. In a battle with Seed, Jaster displays an inexplicable flash of power stemming from the legendary Star King. Stranger still is how Jaster wields that power yet again to solve the puzzle that seals the path to Eden. What has happened to Jaster? And could the puzzle of the labyrinth be related to the fabled ruins of Eden? Find out that and more in this episode of Rogue Galaxy. Woo! Oh, right, I should probably pick my teammates. I have these guys because I was leveling their gear. Virtually everyone has maxed out weapons at this point, which is pretty good. So yeah, everybody's doing fine, more or less. I'm gonna turn down my headphones a little bit because they're loud. There we go, that's better. So... what focals ought we bring along? With all these memorable faces such as Jupe, Stevie Bobevy, Jungle Woman, Steve 2, a dwarf, a dog, and Steve 2 in. We need a second party member. Steve, yeah, okay. Jaster and the Stevens. Here we go. So, I think Steve's weapon might be behind. Let me take a look at this. Oh, no, that's capped. Yeah, no. This one's technically behind, but by like 9 points, whatever. I should... oh, right, I have 7-star swords now. Check this shit out. So I had this for a while. This is what I've been using. I also have this, which is also a 7-star sword, which also does flame, which is... I like the way it looks. Equip it so vocals can see. It's this, which I think is a pretty cool looking sword. But, in lieu of upgrading that, I upgraded this, which is a little bit less raw attack power in exchange for having the freeze effect, which is way better than fire. It has like, what, 10 attack power less or something? Not even. Like 5. 5 less attack power, and swaps out fire for freeze. Obviously, its elemental affinities are a bit different, which is depends on what you're fighting as to whether that's good or not. Light is pretty high no matter what. I think all of the 7-star swords have, like, capped out light. Shock is also a good status ailment, because it paralyzes when it first goes off and then deals damage over time. But I don't want to also upgrade yet another weapon, because you have to fuse, like, 3 weapons into it of increasing level. And then these 2 I have here are the start of making yet another one of the 7-star swords. This one I got on Dorgango's ship, this one I got here in the desert, and this one I got from the factory. As far as everybody else's gear goes, what, 46 I think is gonna be the lowest level piece of equipment that I have that anybody's actually using, because basically everything is capped at this point. Everybody has max level gear, except for, technically, Lilica has a weapon that is better than everybody else's because she got the variant rather than the regular kind. So it's, you know, 14 whole attack power higher. I'm gonna check out armor, though. Okay, so as far as equipment goes, like for these, I don't ever know what enemies are gonna be doing. So I never know what element to defend against. Need to see if this actually changes my defense normally. It's 285. No, it's still 285. But he also has wind and ice resistance and I think fire resistance, doesn't he? Jester, do you have fire resistance normally? Yes. Okay, yeah, he already has resistances, but let's give him big fire res. And we'll go!
Don't fall behind, okay?
Into the labyrinth.
Wow.
Labyrinth.
What is this place for, I wonder?
Oh yeah, and Casala got a new outfit.
Maybe this is where Eden's secrets are.
Hey there, folks. How's everything going?
Hey buddy, how's it doing?
It's you. What are you doing here?
Oh,
Remember this guy?
Remarkable. This architecture is made by ancient hands. Brilliant.
Look,
Wow,
this place is
ancient
dangerous. Go back.
hands.
I will not. Oh, I see. I know what you're up to. You're just trying to blow me off so you can have the treasure all to yourselves.
I would never blow you
Don't
off.
worry. I'm not interested in any treasure. It's a matter of pride as an archaeologist, you see. So don't mind me.
Hey, wait! Oh boy, that guy is such a troublemaker.
We'll just save again, there being a save point outside and inside.
So these are the ruins of Eden.
Fancy box. Oh. We got it. The final move. We'll be finding more of those. And similarly high tier items as we go. Hey, finally a fucking trumpet. So, just about everybody needs trumpets. Fire up. I don't need fire up. Jester doesn't really... I mean, it would probably boost the power of fire element weapons, but eh. Defense boost. Focus on people we have in the party first, so just... Oh, wait, nope, there was another one down there. Defense boost, AP efficiency. That's not terrible. I don't really need AP efficiency anymore, because I have... You know... a lot of AP healing items. Oh, ice up. I think he has an ability that does ice damage. Yeah, that one. But why would I use that when I have level 2 abilities? Unconscious defense, fire... Did I have something that would actually lead to something new, perhaps? Covering fire 2. That wouldn't be bad to have. AP efficiency... Defense up. AP efficiency... Okay. That doesn't lead anywhere. That doesn't lead anywhere but to another defense up, fire up, which... Fire up does lead somewhere. Okay, that one I might want to get. Because this is probably covering fire 3. This is probably attack level 3. That'll be efficient AP efficiency 2. I'm not sure what that would be. Probably flash bomb 3 there. So fire up leads into something else. I want to see what. Because Digo still has to get his attack power boost somewhere. Maybe? Wait, what? Officer's coin. From Gale. The right shape, but it won't fit. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with that. That might be it. And yeah, it's saying you have it and you can put it in, but I can't. Okay, whatever, dog. I think I have to do, like, get past a certain point in the game or something before it lets me do that. I don't know.
Let's keep on moving.
That is... I think that's the move. That is, like, the best attack power boost in the game, which would make Digo really, really nice. Whoa!
Take you on. Are you ready?
Oh, these guys are cool. These guys are super cool. Get him with the lightning blaze.
Don't ever try to show off in front of me.
That's garbage. I don't need that. Garbage.
I am feeling remarkably spry
Trash
today.
garbage items. Oh look, people. Just casually exploring the labyrinth. Which is full of deadly, deadly monsters. Deadly winds.
Here. Are you ready? Is that all you got? Faster. Good job, everyone.
I think I'm probably capped on tri-heals. No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, whatever. Wow. Crazy.
Burton's a little too eager, isn't he? I'll take you on.
Oh,
Here they come. Bastards.
Steve this time. Zap? Zappy. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not done yet. Jaster.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Why did they
More
even
garbage.
bother jumping us? Popping up like crazy.
Popping up like crazy. Yeah, that would make sense. There was nothing down here other than, you know, tons of monsters. Zegrum lightning.
Here they come.
Nope.
Entering battle.
That out of the way. There we go.
That's how you
Easy
get it done.
peasy. Oh, I accidentally talked to Zekrom. That's why he was talking. Speaking of being a hunter, there's a whole bunch of points to be earned here. Also, I did rank up since the last stream. Rank 3 now. Which means we're 2 away and only like 40,000 points from hitting rank 1. Exciting.
So these are the ruins.
Simon? Oh wait, I don't have to do this anymore.
Out of my way.
I already have a platinum.
Are you ready?
Those are worthless to me now. Oh no, I've been confused. Sit here. I'm fine. Death break.
Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
Challenges don't give me anything anymore because I have a platinum license, which means I have no reason to get medals anymore. They're worthless.
I'll be damned. I had no idea it was gonna be like this.
Nothing down here.
Here I come! I'll take you on. Here they come. Bastards. No big deal. Jaster. This is gonna hurt.
I actually did not mean to press that.
Those guys were
Oh,
no challenge
well.
at all.
Give Zegrum his AP back. There we go. Like I never used it at all.
The number of beasts keeps
Oh, I
increasing.
see. I was supposed to drop down there and... Okay, yeah, that makes more sense, but jumping exists.
Let's put everything we've got into this.
No boxes.
Come on, try.
Ow.
Are you ready? This is how we do it. Jasper. What a waste of time.
Try heal.
So these are the ruins of Eden. Here they come. Here they come. Bastards. Over there. Mr. Rose. That's the end of that.
Heal. Heal.
Popping up like crazy. Here they come. Are you ready? Come on, try me. Now we're talking. Let's just leave it at that for now. Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
Hello. Sure. What kind of technology? The ability to make lights? Because I haven't seen any impressive technology yet, other than I guess the way in that was that giant thing. I guess that was technology of some sort.
Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
10-pound steel club. Pretty cool.
Who knows what's waiting for us?
I bet you could brain somebody with that. Oh hey, finally, boss.
Are you ready?
Out of my way.
Ow! I'm gonna illusion sword.
Why did they even bother jumping us?
I don't need that. Hello, ghost.
Here they come.
Are you ready?
Come on, try me.
Piece of cake.
Oh, they're there.
That's the end of that.
Oh no!
Kisala, what's the matter?
Her space aids is acting up again.
What's going on?
No, don't worry. It'll be over soon.
What's happening?
It's been going on for a little while now. Something's drawing nearer to me. I can feel it. I don't know. It's almost as if something's trying to stop me from getting near Eden.
Whoa.
That's what it feels like.
Eden. Why?
Wild.
What's your connection to Eden?
I have no idea. I just know that I can feel it. Something's getting closer. I'm fine now. Let's keep moving.
Okay, sure. So these are the ruins of Eden.
Come on, try me.
Here they come. Here I come!
What are you waiting for?
Mr. Monk! That's how you get it done.
Hey, trumpets. Good stuff. Who did I want to give trumpets to? I know people need them. Like, everybody except for Simon. Jupus? No, Jupus doesn't need that. HP up. What? You can get a defense up and an AP up? HP up? You can get an AP and a defense up. Jaster can get fire boost. Go ahead and give him defense. This is pretty much all it's used for. And then, yeah, you need a mermaid scale, which is not something I have available to me right now. Oh, I have 7 of those. Box! And inside the box, I actually don't think I need those anymore. I could be wrong, but yeah, no, I don't need those anymore. It's possible that somebody will need one eventually, but at least for the time being. Oh, I have 6 as well, so yeah, I definitely do not need those. I don't even know if those are used in the factory at all, and that's kind of something I don't have to do anything with anymore.
Here they come.
Panic!
Try me.
just, Steve, how did you get so beat up? I mean, aside from enemies do a lot of damage here.
Thank you very much.
Those guys were no challenge
Good timing on the
at all.
max heal. Seems like there's nothing going. Oop! I meant to jump
Burton's a
there.
little too
but that's
eager,
okay.
isn't he?
Keep an eye out for any more treasure. Not that much going on though. Oh! Oh, right, gun. Probably would help if I swapped back to my old gun. Go ahead. Nice.
That's the end of that.
Okay.
It's too late to chicken out, right?
Where's all the treasure? Can't believe we opened an ancient labyrinth
So these are the ruins of Eden.
from Eden.
Come on, try me.
And there ain't even any treasure. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. Alright, Steve, give us a try heal. Oh, he's shocked. Excuse me, while I also am shocked.
Not good.
All good.
Why did they even bother jumping us?
Treasure.
And foolhardiness are not the same thing.
Yes. Lubricant. That's garbage. Why the fuck do I need that? Giving me that at this point in the game. Not like I sell items.
Who knows what's waiting for us? Here they come. Come on, try me.
Good job, everyone. Burton's a little too eager, isn't he?
Here they come. Come on, try me.
Are you ready?
Oh shit. This one. Okay, that one.
Handle any number of these.
That's how you get it done.
Easy peasy.
Popping up like crazy.
That's a sun, isn't it? Oh no, I'll just use this. I don't care. Okay, whatever.
Come on, try me.
That looks like a... Oh, that's a mimic.
Here we go.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Okay, Zegrum. Drink.
We cannot run away from this one.
Illusion. And done. Trumpet. Nice. Oh, there's a save point. Good. Alright, so... Trumpets. I give it to... You're the one who got the defense boost, yeah. HP... Defense on you as well. Wasn't it... Yeah, and AP efficiency. Go for defense. I don't know how much defense is actually worth most of the time in this game. Because there's not really... I mean, defense ups like that should be worthwhile, since there's not really, what is it? What am I thinking of? Words! There isn't really armor. So, like, the equipment here, this costume and this shield, they don't actually give you defense. So that's all from other junk. Dark spirits. That's worth some. Yeah, I guess. Now I need 1,000 less to reach the next stage. And in we go.
Burton's a little too eager, isn't he?
Not quite the bottom.
Huh?
Oh, that's a robot. Hello. Oh. You found a thingy.
Huh? What is all this?
I think it's bowing to you, Kasala.
What?
Wow.
To me? But why?
I don't know. But that's what it feels like.
Say, robot, who are you? And how come you're bowing to me?
Sounds like it's talking, but I don't know what it's saying.
I think it's trying to communicate with us.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. It did the red eyes
What is it?
thing.
What are you trying to say?
Robot. Angry.
Kisala,
Ragnar.
be careful, it's acting weird.
Hey, robot, stop that!
It's no good. It doesn't understand.
Do we have to fight it?
Like his scythe arm thingies.
How do we stop it?
What does he think he's doing?
No, he dazed my guy. I needed that guy. Give me this, I guess.
We've got to stop it.
Alright, now you can drink, Zegra. Fuck you. That's exactly the same as the Jupus robot that just instantly killed my party by spinning.
La
Apparently when robots spin, your party instantly dies. Too bad, the barrier boost does practically nothing. Very weak defense increase. Can I skip this? No. No, I don't think I can. Okay, well, that's annoying. Let me just, do one of these.
Huh? What is all this?
I think it's bowing to you, Kasala.
What? To me? But why?
I don't know, but that's what it feels like.
Say, robot, who are you? And how come you're bowing to me?
Sounds like it's talking, but I don't know what it's saying.
I think it's trying to communicate with us.
Oh no, angry
What is it?
robo!
What are you trying to say?
Kisala, be careful, it's acting weird.
Hey, robot, stop that!
It's no good. It doesn't understand.
Do we have to fight it?
How do we stop it?
What does he think he's
Okay.
doing?
Drunk person.
We've got to stop it.
Illusion There, no spin. Ooh. I don't think I need those for much, but...
I don't understand. Who are you?
He's a
you know me?
robot.
Hey, you understand our language.
So you do know me. What is it? Please, tell me.
this?
Robo-hole.
I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like it's trying to tell us something. Maybe it's trying to give us a clue by opening its chest.
Should we put something in its chest? It could be missing a major circuit or something.
Listen, you wait here, okay? There might be something further ahead. Let's just keep going and maybe we'll get lucky.
I guess so.
Let's keep on moving.
Oh. More message time.
Dad, I'm getting even sleepier now. Am I going to disappear?
Don't worry. Dad's right here. I'm right by your side.
No, you're not. You're like on the other side of the galaxy,
Dad?
basically.
I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Huh? Hang on a second, Mark.
Dad?
Dr. Picacho, if I may ask, who was that you were just talking to?
Oh, that was
Robo.
Steve. You've met him, right? I was trying to get in touch with him, but something's wrong with the sound quality.
Is that so? I could have sworn I heard a child's voice.
Why would you be able to hear that? Why wasn't
Dr. Picacho.
Picacho wearing like headphones or
Surely
anything?
You're not still.
I'm very sorry, Star, but I've had a long day. I'd like to be alone, please.
Doctor, Yes, of course. I'll come back another time then.
Yeah, stop interrupting Dr. Pinocchio and when he's talking to his dead son. Okay. Onward to glory.
You know, Eden might not necessarily be on our side.
I mean, would it matter? We were planning on stealing artifacts from there anyhow. The maze.
What did that robot want to say to us?
Oh, there's a bunch of rooms. Not like the labyrinth that had only one way to go. Have to keep an eye out for treasure. Also, that's a thing.
Bastards.
These guys are annoying.
Here they come.
Ow!
Those guys were no challenge at all.
There we go. Treasure. I knew it.
I've got a good feeling. Let's hurry.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't... That's, well, it doesn't matter who that's for, because nobody needs new weapons anymore.
Here they come. Bastards.
I don't need to pick it up. I wanted to use my ability. Not really what I was aiming for, but okay.
Let's just leave it at that for now.
Steve died. I guess I should probably use those, especially since I'm capped out on them. Well, Steve didn't die. I thought he did. I thought I saw him revive at the end of the fight.
Let's keep on moving.
Hello. Dang, you better hurry up.
Here they come.
I don't want to
Bastards.
deal with these. Fuck
Are
them.
you ready?
I'm out of here. Yeah, there we go. I feel like dealing with those guys. Barrier enemies are a pain.
Don't fall behind, okay?
I should go up this way looking for treasure still. I mean, the map is clearly pointing me to where I need to go, but
Entering battle, everyone.
why can't I use
Come
my
on,
thing?
try me.
There. That was weird. Now we can see the full power one. Wow.
I can take all of you by myself. Bastard. Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
Bo-bo-bo-bo.
What did that robot want to say to us?
Beep bop boopity beep bop.
I'll take you on.
No,
Come on, try me.
I don't want to fight these. Just don't like dealing with barrier enemies.
We're gonna have trouble getting through here.
Nothing there.
This is getting out of hand.
Nothing there.
Here they come.
Fuck you!
Bastards.
No! I will not fight you, Sam I am.
Courage and foolhardiness are not the same thing.
Alright, well, I'm seeing a distinct
Popping up
lack
like
of
crazy.
treasure in this zone. I guess let's just move forward.
Here they come.
These guys, I don't care as much about. It's fine.
What are you waiting for? What a waste of time.
Let's keep this pace up. Are you ready?
Come on, try me.
Eh. More barrier enemies, but eh. I guess I should be fighting things for my rank.
That's the end of that.
Challenges. Yeah, whatever.
What did that robot want to say to us?
Are you ready?
Cone sheep.
Here they come.
Over there.
Oh. Weapon, right.
That's how you get it done.
Yeah.
Is that robot the only thing in this place? Here I come!
Fine.
Come on, try me.
There.
What a bother!
Keep killing them until I have enough dead. Check my recorder. Hunting record. So I've got the... Oh, this is a different area. Could be down below. Here we go. This is where we're at. Fennec. 12 of 20. Okay. We've still got a good deal left. It starts here.
Let's keep this pace up.
Looks like a star chest. Star key chest. Star lock. Mystic pocket. That's, I mean, I know that's a Jupus weapon, but... Yeah, it's the same, the 40s. That might be able to fuse in with this to make a 48. That might be worth dealing with. this one capped? No, it isn't, but that's fine. I'm not using him right now anyway, but eventually I'm sure I will. Let's try this direction.
Come on, try me.
Bring us up to 16.
Here they come. Entering battle,
Ah,
everyone.
fuck. Can't hurt them until my barrier gun comes back up.
Mr. Rogue! Mr. Rogue! Now we're talking. That was a cinch.
That's the first circuit. Okay. Yeah, this does lead down that way.
You know, Eden might not necessarily be on our side.
Entering battle, everyone.
Fuck up!
Thank you very much.
Oh.
That's the end of that. Courage and foolhardiness are not the same thing. Here they come. Entering battle, everyone. This is bad. Jaster. How pitiful. Thank you very much.
Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
We're gonna have trouble getting through here.
Open it. Zerium. I don't really need a Zerium anymore.
This is getting out of hand.
I don't really need most of what I'm getting anymore. I don't really need most things anymore, unless it's like trumpets and roses and shit.
Entering battle, everyone.
Here they come, the bastards.
I don't think roses even drop here.
Let's just leave it at that for now.
Let's keep going forward. There's gotta be something else. Here they come.
These are barrier guys.
Here they come, the bastards.
Go ahead.
What a waste of time.
Hey, a shop. Cool.
Popping
Slime
up like
man.
crazy.
Buy everything he's got. Okay, thank you, Slime Man. That's gonna be the way forward. Wanna take a look around for chests.
Here they come. Into the battle, everyone.
Out of my way.
Ow.
That's the end of that.
No, Eden might not necessarily be on our side.
Are you ready? I'll take you on. Mr. Roach! That's how you get it done. Is that robot the only thing in this place?
Probably. I mean, so far there's been nothing else.
Here they come.
Here they come. The bastards.
Begum's just getting his ass kicked.
Sorry about that.
Neither of those would do anything. You can't use those moves against these
Those guys were
enemies.
no challenge at all.
Probably nothing in here.
Oh, come on.
Nothing in here.
How are
Okay.
we supposed to deal with this?
This path
Hope
is
it all goes well.
short, or it looks like... Oh, shit, I did miss an item. Probably missed more than one then. Oh, that's just garbage.
I'll
Okay.
take you on. Are you ready?
Probably getting close to having
Come
enough
on,
kills
try
off
it.
these guys.
Oh my, is it already over?
How many do I need? Hey, I have enough. Okay, that's cool. Another 1,300 points.
What did
Can I
that
talk to
robot
you?
want to say to us?
Yeah. What an ass.
Here they come. The bastards.
This should do me for these, because I think I needed 20,
Here they come.
and I was at
Are
16.
you ready?
I'm out of barrier shoot.
Piss off.
Mr. Rogue! Mr. Rogue!
Oh. You already got yours out.
That was a
There we
cinch.
go. Why does the barrier shot have element
like
affinity
crazy.
at all. It doesn't deal damage. I've probably missed some chests here and there, but most of the items
No,
here have been
Eden might not necessarily
nothing
be on
great.
our side. Here they come. Bastards.
That's the end of that.
Actually, somebody got hit, right? Yeah.
Oh, come on. How
All right, here we go.
What's
A
all
big chamber with words.
It looks like ancient writing. Too bad we can't read it.
Yeah, too bad.
this? Yeah, right.
Let's keep going.
Oh, look at this! I found it at last. Yes, this is the ancient Mariglot tongue. Let's see. What? What in blazes? But that means I've been horribly mistaken. Eden isn't any legendary planet of fantastic treasure. I've got to stop those kids before something terrible happens.
Oh
I have to
no.
hurry.
I hope he reaches us in time. Cool, we got gold masks too. Still a ways away, but getting there. Quarries will help a lot when I get access to more of them. That won't be until after this place is done and over with. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine, Lur. No ancient evils
Why
to
have the
awaken
records
in
of
the
Eden been lost?
depths of this forsaken, sealed away maze. That would be silly. Hey, Ancient Scroll 3. Who should get that? Everybody can use it. Problem is, I don't use these very often on most people because they aren't used for, I guess I can just give it to whoever, it doesn't really matter. Because you can't use these during boss fights, so I just don't use them most of the time. I use them against, like, the wall giant type dudes, because
What did that robot want to say
you
to
can
us?
actually damage them with that without having to jump up and hit them in the head. Cool. I need both of them. Oh, barrier shot, right. Actually, that reminds me, I didn't have,
Mr. Rogue!
no.
That was a
Yeah.
cinch.
Let me take a look at that, because I thought I had enough for, oh, I have Dark Spirit done, okay. I thought I had enough for the, these guys. Oh, I have 19, okay. I have to kill one more.
I've got a good feeling. Let's hurry. They come.
Arthur, that's a new one. Hello, Arthur.
That's the end of
Bye,
that.
Arthur.
Let's keep going forward. There's gotta be something else.
Here they come, those bastards.
What a bother.
Let's put everything we've got into this.
I'll take you on.
Barriers.
Here they come, bastards.
What you get. That's how you get it done.
Doesn't look like there's anything in there.
I'll take you on.
Here they come, bastards.
Are you ready?
This positioning is really annoying.
Not good.
Right on the stairs. There we go. Steve can.
Was that it?
Popping up like crazy.
Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
Here they come.
Come on, try me.
I don't really need to fight these guys for any reason.
Entering battle, everyone.
The freeze.
Caster!
That's the end of that.
The number of beasts keeps
Let
increasing.
me make sure there's nothing behind me. This is a mimic, isn't it? Yeah.
We cannot run away from this one.
Here we go. All right, let's get this over with.
Got another trumpet, though. At least the mimics here drop shit. AP efficiency, fire boost, HP up. HP up 2. Ice resistance. Oh, level 1. 2 there. Didn't Steve already have decent HP? Oh, okay, no, he was still sub 800 too.
What did that robot want to say to us? Here they come.
Here they come, bastards. Bastard. Let's just leave it at that for now.
Oh, the plasma burst circuit. I don't know what those are used for. I'd imagine they probably show up somewhere in someone's revelation board. But
There's got to be something else.
maybe not. I don't know.
Hey, come on.
Here they come, bastards.
Oh my, is it already over?
Hope it all goes well.
Here they come. Here they come, bastards.
Oh, hey, there's a new one. Haven't seen those guys before. Nothing down below.
Popping up like crazy.
Can't see all the way over there. Okay, yeah, no items there.
Let's put everything we've got into this. Out of my way.
Just
Nothing to it. Sorry about that.
that was a cinch.
No, Eden might not necessarily be on our side.
What's in the box?
Here they
How
come.
dare you keep me from opening my box? You son of a bitch.
Here they come, bastards. Waste of my time.
Mr. Rose!
Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
Save point. No more good stuff.
Why have the records of Eden been lost?
Come on, try me.
Oh, it's barrier shot still.
Over there!
Which I now need. But hey, that's the panic stun.
Those guys were no challenge at all. Popping up like crazy.
Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
Crazy.
Here they come. Bastards.
Start doing more of these.
Mr. Rowe! That's the end of that. What did that robot want to say to us?
Out of my way.
Just keep coming.
Steve, kill off the other enemies. Like this. There we go.
That was a cinch. Don't fall behind, okay?
Camera, thank you.
I'll take you on.
So many of these dudes.
Are you ready?
Here they come. Bastards.
That's how you get it done.
Probably have the cone sheep soon if I don't already.
The number of beasts keeps increasing.
Oh! I see you there, Box.
Keep going forward. There's gotta be something else.
You could hide from me.
I'll take you on.
Just have Steve do it again. He's better at killing everything.
Here I come! Over there!
Why did they even bother jumping us?
Okay.
Popping up like crazy.
That pile of junk might be the guardian of this place.
Wow, you think so? Why is every chest full of garbage?
Here they come.
Here I come!
Here they come. Bastards. What a waste of time. Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
What did that robot want to say to us?
Come on, try me. It's off. good feeling. Let's hurry.
Hey, Arthur.
Coming.
Haven't seen many of these guys. What? Did I just not change my... Okay, no, it did. Yeah, it's down.
That was a cinch.
Beef. Take a look back. None that I can see from here.
Hope it all goes well. Here they come.
Entering battle, everyone.
Come on, try me.
Now we're talking. Jester! Ha, those guys were no challenge at all.
The number of beasts keeps increasing.
Yanam. Oh, spooky.
Here they come.
I'm gonna use abilities.
Here they come.
Entering battle, everyone.
Hey, item.
That's the end of that.
Ah. Stick.
Popping up like crazy.
No, Eden might not necessarily be on our side.
Entering battle, everyone.
I'll take you on.
Let's just leave it at that for now.
Oh. Leveling up.
Come on, try me.
Sure wish the chests here had anything of worth in them.
Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
Here they come.
Come on, try me.
Steve, kill them all instantly. Except for the big guy.
Any injuries, anyone? The number of
Another
beasts
mimic?
keeps increasing.
Yeah, another mimic. Oh wow, that's an actual Earth key. Never mind. That almost never happens. Oh, we got another trumpet. The efficiency. Is it for you? Let's fuck it, give fire up to Jaster. Does that affect weapons? I think it does. Yeah, just any fire element attacks. Means technically, I guess it's better for him to use a weapon that does fire at that point. So like this one has better fire damage.
Switch over to this, fuck it. Also, how's that other one looking? Yeah, not leveled at all. But I would need other weapons to fuse into it, to be able to upgrade it. Which I don't have right now.
Say to us.
It's kind of a strange thing for Jaster to get fire up because I don't think Jaster normally has any fire moves. In fact, he doesn't. He has this and that, but his normal moves are all not fire. He needs to have Kisala to be able to deal fire damage.
That pile of junk might be the guardian of this place.
He ate the heart.
Here they come. Bastards. Let's just leave it at that for now.
And we get points for Panic and Cone Sheep. 45. We need 50 something. 57. So not even close. Baby. Also, we know we're not at the end because we don't have all the teleport stations yet. Because the game tells you when you have that.
What is that?
Big sand room.
Jaster, look! What is that?
That's what Jaster said. Oh, that is, huh. Sand Kraken. I see.
Whatever it is, it's huge.
Well, it just said it was a sand
Must be
kraken.
the keeper of this labyrinth.
Ready?
You bet.
Never knew these things existed on Rosa.
Okay, give us a drunky burstio.
Look who's been hanging out here.
And, I don't know, hit him with a beam. That did damage. Oh! Gotcha. Ow!
Sorry about that.
Oh! Oh, I see. Steve, heal yourself.
Thank you very much.
Zegrom, give me an attack boost. So apparently it already wore off. Oh wait, can we just swing it through? Oh, we can just hit that part. Well, that was easy. Yeah, okay. I won. Yay. Orb. Why did the Kraken have orb?
Check this out.
How did Robo lose his orb down here?
Yeah, I bet it belongs to that robot.
I guess that big monster must have taken it.
Let's go give it back to him.
What a rude giant sand kraken. Stealing a poor robot orb. Oh hey, how the fuck did you get over there?
I thought I heard people over here.
You were
Must be
like
Jester and his friends.
just behind
I've got to tell them
us.
what I've discovered, or who knows what'll happen. I must hurry!
You could have just gone down the normal path. And we'd have run into you on the way back. But no, he's gotta go run off inside the walls. Alright, now we go back up here to the Maze of Temptation. And we can give the Tin Man back his heart. Save first, because that's a smart thing to do. There we go. Okay, buddy.
You want to resurrect him? It's your funeral.
I got heart for you, Ragnar. Good morning, Ragnar.
Thank you very much.
He speak.
It talked.
So now that you can talk, you can tell us, right? Who are you?
I am Ragnar, multi-purpose android, model R2947.
So, Ragnar,
Okay.
do you know me by any chance?
Of course I know you. In fact, not only do I know you, I was specifically created to ensure your protection.
Oh.
Me?
I see. So you do not remember anything. That is to be expected. You are still quite young.
Wait, was this before Papa, before Dorgangoa took me in?
Yes. In fact, I was the one who brought your lifeboat into this galaxy. I placed it onto an established interplanetary route in order to make it especially easy to find.
But that means you know who I am, don't you?
Yes, of course I do.
Incidentally, this was
You
never
are a
brought up
princess.
until now.
Princess Irieth of Mariglen.
No one would ever have any reason to believe
It is
that
the
Kisala
legendary
wasn't
planet
Dorgangoa's
known
real
throughout
daughter
the galaxy
until
as
it's brought up
Eden.
just now.
Its true full name is Le Marie Glenacia. We refer to it as Mariglen for short. And you, Irieth, are the princess of Mariglen.
Wow. Kisala is?
I'm a princess? If that's true, then why did I leave Mari Glen?
Ah, yes. All will be made clear once you return to Mariglen.
Yeah, you didn't leave for any
Please,
serious
You must see
reason.
it all with your
You
own
just
eyes.
go back. It's fine.
I'm afraid there is nothing more I can tell you at this time.
It's all good.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because it is not my place to say. I am sorry.
You're pretty stubborn for a robot. All right. Fine then. I'll go to Mari Glen. I'll return to the planet where I was born. So how do I get there anyway?
The path to get to Mariglen has been sealed for thousands of years. You must open its gates before you venture forth. Take this.
Time medal.
What is it?
Or eternal keyplate, whatever.
Place it in the pedestal outside the labyrinth, and the gates will be opened.
Woo!
Now, Princess Arieth, you must return home to Mariglen. All the answers you seek await you there.
Indeed.
I will remain here, praying for your safe journey.
I understand. Ragnar, thanks for everything.
Travel safely. Oh, and you.
Yes?
Me?
You are the one who opened the gates to this labyrinth, correct?
Sure, why not?
I see. In that case, it may be possible after all. Hurry on your way now. Mariglen is waiting for your arrival.
Honestly, I don't get what's going on.
All the answers are in Mariglen. The strange things that have been happening to me must have some ties to Mariglen, too. Everything will become clear once we're there. I'm sure of it. Come on, Jester.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Jaster. Listen. Don't tell anyone that I'm a princess from Eden. I mean Mariglen, okay? I don't want them to treat me any differently. I just want to be a normal member of the Dorganarch. That's all.
I mean, you weren't really a normal member of the Dorganarch
okay.
to begin with, considering you were
Don't
the
worry.
captain's daughter, but...
I won't.
You know... whatever.
I thought there was someone over here. Or was it my imagination?
Robot!
Hey, wait a second. I've seen this before. Aha! I knew it! Here it is!
Uh-oh. Anger robot. Ragnar Smeesh!
Whoa! Listen, I know exactly what you're up to, okay? I won't let anyone go to Eden. Do you hear me? If the gates are open, the entire galaxy will be destroyed, and I can't let that happen!
That's a lot of destroying for a whole dang galaxy to go. It's a good thing we learned about that.
With this, we can really get to Mariglen?
Sure, why not?
We're almost
Let's
there,
do it.
Jester.
Nothing bad will happen.
This is terrible!
Oh hey, Monsha. The fuck are you doing out here?
Moncha! What are you so worked up about?
Valkog's warship is attacking the town! The Dorganarch's heading there on a rescue mission!
What?
Why would...
Look over there! There's smoke rising from the town!
Get on, you two! We're taking off!
Shit, I'm trying to remember which... There's this whole war thing that's going on in the background that never really gets acknowledged outside of, like, maybe 2 parts of the game.
What have they done?
I don't remember which people own this planet and which people
And you, that
Valkog is
fellow,
with.
hand over what is rightfully ours immediately. Otherwise, this entire town here is going to
I think
be
it might be the other
history.
people. Maybe.
What? He's gonna destroy the town?
I mean, it'd be pretty dumb if it wasn't.
Damn it.
Jester,
What do we do? Do we hand over the key?
We'll have to.
Just to wait.
Raul.
Raul!
You can't let them have that.
You don't even know what it is.
Necessary to protect the beautiful starry sky you love so much.
That's all well and good, but I have no choice!
Just hold on to the key. I'll take care of the rest.
What's going on?
Someone's producing a powerful electromagnetic field! It's wreaking havoc with our instruments! We'll lose the ship's controls before long!
Look over there!
So it's him. Kill him!
Well, shit.
Raul!
Who could have possibly imagined that the gunship would have guns on it?
Captain, our output is dropping significantly. If this keeps up, we'll crash on Rosa. We must escape this planet's gravitational field.
Ah! Those wretched worms!
Captain!
I guess we have no choice. Time to retreat!
Raul! Stay with me! Come on, Raul!
Jester. The town.
It's fine. Everybody's safe. So hang on. Don't you leave me, Raul!
Jester. There's something I must tell you.
It's all right, Raul. Don't talk.
It's about your father.
My father.
Father? You know my father? But I thought you found me on the church steps.
I'm sorry. That wasn't true. You were given to me. Your father gave you to me.
What?
Listen to me, Jester. You are a unique child.
A special
There
little
are
boy.
things you are destined for. Things only you can do.
What's this?
That will guide your way. Go now, Jester.
Raul, what do you mean? I don't understand. What is this?
Jester, you must protect that great starry sky of yours.
Oh, I died.
Raul! No, please! Hey! Raul! Wake up! Raul! You promised! You said you'd wait for me! No.
He did.
You can't
And then
die.
he came back, and then he died.
Raul! It can't be. This isn't happening. It's not true. It's not true. Why did Raul have to die? Why? Why?
I don't know, like character development or something.
Raul!
Well, you know. We got a star pendant now. That's pretty cool.
I wonder if Jester's okay.
To him, this is like losing his real father. Now Jester is all alone, He has no one.
All alone.
True warriors must overcome the pain of saying goodbye to the ones they love. Let him be.
Jester, are you all right? I don't know what to say. The stars sure are beautiful, huh?
That's just what Raul would say.
It's sad what happened to Raul. But this isn't like you, Jaster.
Leave me alone.
Let's go back to the ship. The desert is dangerous at night, and cold, too.
Go by yourself. I'm staying here.
Jaster!
Ooh.
What's
Get
with
slapped.
you? Snap out of it, Jaster. Is it really that awful being all by yourself? I mean, I'm just as alone as you are. We're both the same.
No, Dorgan Go is your dad.
But we have
Your
all these
adoptive
people
father's
around
still
us.
alive.
We're crewmates. Friends who share our excitement, our fear, our joy. We're not alone. Let's go back to the ship. Okay, Jester?
Kisala.
Oh shit! The pendant! It's shining!
It's a map.
Where is that?
This is a map of Rosa.
Yeah?
It's pointing right at the middle of Kujay Desert.
Yeah?
There shouldn't be anything there. What does this mean?
Yeah?
That will guide your way.
Raul. Is this where you want me to go?
Jaster. Come on, let's go check it out. We should go back to the ship and prepare for the journey.
Thanks,
Want to go to the Kujay
Raul.
Desert, huh?
Ripperoni
That
pizza,
place
my
is famous
dude.
for its deadly sandstorms. Go in alone and your chance of survival is less than 1%.
Have you two got a death wish or what? Going to that place?
I mean,
it's Raul.
Saying this like Jaster doesn't literally live on that planet,
Come on, Papa, let us go.
or, you know,
please.
did for his entire life up until now, like, you wouldn't know.
Even if I say no, are you going to listen to me? It doesn't matter what I say, right? I know you'll wind up going no matter what.
Thanks, Captain.
Thanks, Captain Wario Eggman.
We used that key of yours at the ruins, but nothing happened. It appears as though the mystery to Eden ain't quite solved yet.
Maybe there's something else we need to do.
All right, go forth, you scurvy dogs. Who knows? You might just find a hint that'll get this figured out.
Thanks, Papa.
Yeah.
Kisala. You be careful.
I know. We'll be fine.
Okie dokie okie dokie dokie okie. Artichoke. Save that game. Ooh, that's some slowing down. I'll check something real quick. It's pointing me right there. I'm gonna stop for just a moment, because I've gotta go feed my cat.
I'm back. Whoa.
My magnetic sensors are malfunctioning. A sign of a storm, perhaps.
Oh no, not a storm. I didn't. But she is right over there. Well, she's eating. So I guess she's further away from me than usual. Wow. I see. I already did that, actually. I thought there was something in the church that I needed to do at some point for one of them.
I am afraid I may become history for sure this time.
Oh, well, before we move forward, this seems like a good enough time as any to switch up the party, since we went through a dungeon and all that. So let's swing by the save point, which I don't really need to stop by the save point, but you know, whatever. Let's take a look at these guys. Who, of all these bunch of losers, use Jaster, huh? I gotcha. We'll keep Jaster. So right now we're Jaster and the Stevens. But we've got all these other colorful party members, like, you know, Dog, Lizard, this guy. Who ought we bring along on a grand adventure to the deadly, deadly desert? Blue Dino? Jupus is in. And who takes the last slot? Robot? Kisala? Dog. A space princess, I guess. This guy. Jupus is fine. He was just in. And Jungle Woman. Is it? Did it get, I think it may have gotten, like, re-released at some point. But it's, I mean, it'd still be the same game, just on new hardware. I'm gonna bring Dog. I like Dog. I think, Jupus's sub-weapon... Well, both of their sub-weapons, actually, could use an upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna level this, because I should be able to fuse that in with this to, cap that out. As for Digo, I don't have anything to fuse with this. But it's fine, this is strong enough anyway, it's... Yeah, like 12 points off from what would normally be the cap. Next time I stop by a shop, I'm gonna sell off some of the garbage that I don't need to.
You shouldn't underestimate underestimate the Kujay Desert.
The Kujay Desert. I won't. Do these guys have a special move? I don't think they do, but I could be wrong. Wait, where's your... Wait, oh, you don't have any of your combo moves ready. Okay. He has Eternal Soldiers, but that's Digo and Zegrum. Upus, can we see any of yours yet? No? Over here, I imagine, is one. Okay, so I would need this so that I can... Because, yeah, over this direction is probably a combo ability. I don't know what's up here. Need lots of flowers. Rose of Passion. This terrible... Okay, so this is probably Terrible Tune 3.
Jaster.
Oh.
Yeah? I'm just thinking here, but...
Steve Bloom.
Dorgan Goa said he used the key, but nothing happened.
Kasala.
You think maybe that's because you weren't around when he tried?
What are you doing?
What? What do you mean?
She's better now, I guess.
Well, the thing is, you've got some kind of secret deep within you. Before you hit the desert, give the ruins one more try. It just might work if you're the one doing it.
Oh.
Wait.
Whoa!
Desert
hey,
Claw.
dude. What's up?
You need to head for Kujay Desert.
Just... no, don't open it.
I'm afraid I've tampered with the gate to the ruin. The key you have won't do a thing.
What a rude dude.
Why would you get in our way?
If you open the path now, only destruction awaits. I can't let you go to Eden just yet. You've awoken the power of the Star King, Jaster. But not entirely.
The power of the Star King?
Yes, the power you used when fighting Seed. You held the potential to unlock that vast power within you. And that's why I gave you the Desert Seeker the first time we met.
Whoa. So, from the very beginning you've been...
Right. I had to guide you on your way so that you could unleash your true power.
Damn.
That's why I've been traveling through the galaxy. All to save our universe from destruction.
Destruction?
Right now, you should go to the place Raoul specified. Go there, and everything will become clear.
But
okay.
What's there?
More cryptic clues.
The truth. You'll learn everything once you get there. That's where our journey began. Yours and mine.
Huh?
Whoa.
Farewell.
Hey, wait! What is all this? I still don't understand.
Everyone just loves secrets, don't they? If we want to find out the truth, we'll just have to go there. Come on, Jaster.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Raoul. What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
It's the desert. Aha! More like the treasure. Am I right? That's... okay, sure. Did Digo need a thing? Did Digo need a... He did. Evil resistance, which is not a very useful thing. Death break 3, evil resistance. Fuck it, you can have evil resistance. I don't care. And she actually has everything else she needs for it. The star is right here.
What could possibly be in the middle of this desert?
I don't know. It's a pretty big desert. It's probably a lot of things.
Your way. Go now, Jaster.
Every time.
The truth. You'll learn everything once you get there. That's where our journey began. Yours and mine.
And mine, and yours.
Raoul, what am I supposed to be looking for out here?
I like how there was a flashback to what Desert Claw told us like 10 seconds ago. I am not. I am the rank 3 hunter. I'm getting there though. Actually, I should go check for quarries, because I think there are gonna be some that I can go do. Oh, hey, kiddo! What's up?
Dad? Dad!
Mark, what's going on? Why are you in my brain?
Uh-oh. He didn't fall asleep this time.
Dad's not answering. Something terrible's happened, I just know it. Steve, you've got to help me. You can go check on the factory, right? Hurry, Steve! Please!
We gotta go to the factory! Or connect to the apparently astral project into the factory.
No! Dad!
It's a pity, Dr. Picacho. Someone as highly regarded as you doing something like this.
Oh no, they finally
You know
caught
that
him.
Duplicating memories is
and
strictly
his-
forbidden. Yet you've kept your son Mark's memories hidden inside Steve, a robot you've created specifically for this purpose. You are hereby under arrest, in violation of Article number 3241 of the Galactic Federation Law. We'll search the control room and confiscate any and all evidence related to Steve.
Wait! Please wait!
Yeah.
Don't you understand,
It's
Dr.
against the
Picacho?
law to copy your
That's
dead
not your son
son's
in there.
memories into
It's
a
nothing more
robot.
than a collection of data with the same memory information as your son before he passed away. Doctor, everyone must die one day. Even those who we love very, very much are no exception. It really is a pity, Dr. Picacho, having to send a great man like you to prison. We need to secure the evidence related to this crime. We're looking for a multi-purpose humanoid robot named Steve. Hurry!
Sir! No! Leave Steve alone! I beg you!
Oh my! This is terrible! What should we do?
Dad. Listen, Steve. There's something only you can do.
Only me?
Yeah. You're the only one who can delete me.
Wow! You gotta kill this dead child.
Otherwise, they'll get Dad.
Absolutely not. I could never do that. The doctor would be completely devastated without you.
I'm sure Steve could easily tear those soldiers apart. I mean,
Just memories.
look at those
Mark's
big
memories.
claws.
Nothing but data.
Nothing but.
We're not going to make it. Delete me, Steve.
But.
Can't.
Dad and I have to part ways, Steve, or he'll never stand on his own 2 feet again.
They're not meaty.
Please, Steve.
They're made of metal.
Help my father.
Giant robo claws. Oh no! The robot dick.
Goodbye, Steve.
Mark!
No! Mark! Mark! Oh dear, what happened? Mark! Mark!
Your son is dead. Again.
This isn't happening.
Mark.
I'm sorry, Dad,
I guess copying someone's memories
for all that
into a machine is illegal. That's what the guy said. Yeah,
just leave them
yeah,
like
maybe
that?
that.
It doesn't matter. We can't arrest him without evidence. That's enough for today. I'd say we've done our jobs, haven't we?
Yeah, we've made an old man fall down into a spiral of depression. It's a good job.
Mark. Mark, is it true? Are you really gone? Mark. And you cared so much for Dr. Picacho. Doctor, what makes a human human? Suddenly, I'm not so sure anymore.
It's his guts. Humans are full of guts.
That's how you know. Alright, I'm gonna... Oop, that's not what... There we go, Dorganark. I'm gonna port back into the control room. Steve, that's not the outfit I put you in. Simon, where's your sweater? Man, they're not even wearing their special outfits I got for them. Alright, I needed to... Shit, where was I going? I was gonna go somewhere and do something. And now I don't remember what it was. I think it was Zerard. Probably. Yes, okay. I needed to go to the place where they have the hunter stuff. So I can look at quarries. That's what I was gonna do. Also, I can check on Mio. I don't think I've got anything filled out still. Because, the only thing that I was close to is... thingy. Oh boy. Forbidden knowledge. That's my favorite kind, Razor. The only thing I was close to maxing out was the frog log.
Well.
And I haven't
hurry.
done anything more on that. So... Oh, concert. Wicked. Okay, completion percentages. Wow, we haven't done anything. Okay, yeah, hunter rankings are at 98, because we're high up there. And, frog logs at 96, because, you know, that's not changing. Razor, that's not forbidden knowledge, that's just like... That's just there. I've already seen them. Alright, so we can buy some new quarries. Wicked. Desert Idol, so Kuje Desert, as you might imagine. Johannesburg, a place that we haven't been. And the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth.
I'm really not the running type.
Alright, so we're heading right back to Rosa, because that's the only place where there is anything. Back to Sand World. Hello, cat. Meow, meow, me, meow. Okay. Alright, so the antechamber. The antechamber is, you know, one of those places, right? Is it this one or is it down at the end? Normally, like, cause I don't know what it's gonna talk about. He's saying about here. I don't think this is it. Oh, it is. Ah. Oh no!
I'll take you on.
That's how you get it done.
That is how you get it done. Alright. Julia. Egg. Do not eat egg. Where's my inedible egg? The egg. I don't know, I could eat a dragon egg, you know. Be pretty good. Oh, it's a big mimic. Nifty. Pandora's a good name for a legendary mimic enemy. Barrier.
Here we go.
Alright, Jupus. Aromatic boost.
Wish I could leave this to the other two.
Illusion sword. Come around behind it. And it's done. Easy. Easy. Well, I got a sun sphere and a trumpet. That's cool. Somebody needs a sun sphere. I don't remember who. Trumpets, like, basically everybody needs. Oh, what's this? Ah, defense up. I'll give him defense up, sure. Carbon alloy and a stick. Alright, yeah. Yeah, a bunch of people still need these. Resistance 3, Center of Attention 2. Center of Attention's dumb. Fusion almost never comes up. Yep, fire defense. Yay! We might
I feel like I've run
gain a new rank.
Whole lifetime.
Fuck you, Jupus. We didn't run very far at all. Alright, points. Got 17,000 points. That's not enough. Still need another 3K. Oh, they went up, right, because we went further along in the game. I actually think I would have already been ranked 2, but obviously you can't have done these before getting to that. What is this? It's a good joke. I like that one. J. Desert. Out there. My dude. Yeah, having gone further along in the game, other people's got more hunter points, so where we would be ranked 2 at the old value, we are not now. Though we're pretty close. We're only like 3K off. And, you know, obviously the quarries are still worth buttloads of points.
This is too much.
No, fuck you. I don't turn back. I never turn back. fuck's a jarble? I want to check. See if this does more damage against these guys. Not really. Oh, yes, actually, it does. There you go. Seems to not be terribly consistent, but it's different elements.
That's the end of that.
Hey, trumpet! Give me the trumpet. I want a trumpet. Boop boop de boop. Jupus. Ice resistance. Here you go. Loser.
If you aren't prepared to die, then you really will die.
Okay, Jupus. Green. But then the sun was here. Okay. Did the orbit of the planet change at some point?
Here they come.
Let's go.
It's a pad worm.
You fool.
No, we're good.
That was a cinch.
Okay, I'll go this way.
It's just one power
Yeah. Give me the box. That's garbage. I don't need garbage. Stop giving me garbage. That's also not useful. Fuck you, people.
So nasty.
Here they come.
Make mine.
Hey, Jupus. Do the thing.
Looks like they picked on the wrong crew.
Yes, Razor, you did.
Raoul.
So I remember you doing the final boss.
Here they come.
Like moths to a flame.
Ego, hit him with the Wonder Howl. Awoo!
Let's get this over fast.
I'm not really into losing, you know.
Ooh! 2 trumpets. Dudes are just dropping them all over the place. Jupus. Ice up. Cool. Sure. If they're just gonna be dropping all over the place, then I may as well just spend them on the guys I have with me first. Not that unconscious is a common status ailment, but being resistant to it is always nice.
Hope it all goes well.
Like moths to a flame.
With Ice Boost, which ability does ice damage? One of his lower level ones, I think.
Man, this is too much.
Yeah, kinda.
Is that?
What the fuck are they doing out here? How'd they get out here?
Are you okay, Jie? Maybe we should rest a bit.
This kid. She's dying.
Here.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. He might not be.
Let's go home, Mommy. Maybe Daddy's already there. If we're not home, we can't tell Daddy welcome back.
This desert is also known
Daddy
for
welcome back.
sandstorms.
You're right. You're right, Jie.
You don't want the sand
That's where
ripping
Daddy
your
would come
skin
back
off,
to.
so I would say long sleeves probably a good idea.
Mommy, to the Leo King, the Libra King, the Cancer King. I prayed to everybody.
You pray to the kings?
I'm sure Daddy will come back to us.
One of those is a baby.
Oh my
The other
dear
ones are just
sweet
dead.
Jie. Let's go home to the house where Jie and Mommy and Daddy all live.
Daddy don't live in that house no more. Jester just walks away. Sad. Wally. A lamp. I see. Oh shit!
Let's get this over with fast.
Here they come.
Oh. Are they... Those weren't barriers, though. These are just, yeah, go for it. Oh, okay, I was not able... Can I not deal... I guess I can't deal damage to them with my gun? That's weird. Alright, anyway, I want to see what Suede had to say. Yep, that did happen. Was attacked by a ship. It may or may not have been mysterious. Full on those and those. More things I don't use. Oh boy, items that I don't need. Oh, I do need these though. Wicked. I'm just gonna grab these because why not? These. I don't need that. I have no use for that. Alright, cool beans. Okay, let me see. Faded Passion level 2. Desert Wind level 3. That would actually make that a useful ability. Wind Resistance, which is not that useful. Okay, okay. Wind Resistance, 2e2, which unlocks a few other things, so that might be worth it. Attack Up. Tornado Dance 2. Should make it more useful. Flash Bomb 2. Flash Bomb's already okay, so Flash Bomb 2 would just be even better. Attack Up 2. Wind Up. Wild Thing 2. Serpentine Arrow 2. Burno Vortex 2. Gates of Hell 2. Lightning 3. Shake Shake. Zap. I have those lamps. HP up 2. Rolling Venus. That's it. Okay, well, Jaster can get Desert Wind 3. That's good. There we go. Desert Wind 3. And then Jupus can get Batui too. Which gives him access to Black Hole. Which is a combo move, I'm pretty sure. Batui 3. What does this even do? Ah, it's a paralysis move. Okay. That's all that it does. Pure status ailment moves kinda suck. It's a ghost! Hey, hey! Oh, hey. Another event right before a save point. Mysterious old man!
Some of your water. I seem to have gotten lost in this desert.
Sure.
Here.
Have a water, old man.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall never forget your kindness.
Okay, thanks, old man. Actually don't know what happens if you say no there. The obvious thing to do there is to let the old man have some water, you know?
It certainly is a savage place.
It's a desert, don't you know?
Like moths to a flame.
Not the Jarvels. Jupus, use your bad song.
Let's go.
We're not done yet.
That was a cinch.
Oh, damn!
Here we go. I can leave this to the other two.
Ow! Jupus, heal me. Whatever. They're fine. Hey, a silver bangle. It's been a while since I've seen those. Somebody needed one. You. Ghostbuster. Cool beans. Save point. I'm gonna...
I can't believe there are people here.
That's pretty close. Oh hey, a dead guy.
A body. Way out here. Poor guy. He collapsed in the desert.
Some kind of old man.
It's a letter.
Dang. He's dead. He had a sack full of cash on him, too. Sweet. Grave goods. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. No. I will not. He can have it. I don't know, man. Oh, okay. Now I can take it because I guess it just asks me to take it a second time. I definitely took this the first time through the game. I was just wanting to see what the fuck would happen if I said no. Okay. His body disintegrated into the sand. It's fine.
Oh, treasure.
I wanted the treasure! You son of a bitch! Ow. Ow! Where are you, you son of a bitch? There you are. That's garbage. Okay, trumpets. Oh, right, yeah, he doesn't need trumpets anymore. HP up 2, AP efficiency, AP efficiency. HP up 3.
It certainly is a savage place.
Like moths to a flame. I'll take you on.
Ha! Looks like they picked on the wrong crew.
Yet another trumpet.
I can't believe there are people here.
Who would go to a desert? Hello. Oh!
Like moths
Oh.
to a flame. Here they come.
I'm gonna just put this on. There we go.
That's the end of that.
What has lady to say? Whoa. Disappearing girl.
Man,
That's wild.
this is too much.
Star chest. Oh hey, that's a thing. Is that a unique thing? Let's see. Well, nobody can use it right now, at least. I think that's what's cool. Pretty sure that's what's
Something went fast.
Let's put on Flash Sword instead, because
I'll take you on.
I'm losing it.
yeah.
Everyone all right?
Come back up this way. Doesn't look like there's anything over there.
We're gonna have trouble getting through here.
Sadika. There's a lot of hill giants.
Here they come.
I'm not really into losing, you know.
Oh.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Hey, what happened?
Oh no.
A snake bit me. I'm gonna die if you don't help me. Please, suck out the poison.
I don't know about that.
Hang on.
Oh, wait.
What is it?
If you suck out the poison, you might die.
Oh no.
Will you still do it?
Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to die. Yeah, sure, whatever, man.
It's all right. This little bit won't kill me.
Just shove my face right in the sand. That's not even her leg.
Thanks, mister.
Oh.
Hey now. I ain't no missing.
It certainly is a savage place.
Delicious sand. A lot of save points out here.
So nasty.
Sign.
Here they come.
Let's go.
Owie.
Jester!
Ow. Yeah, just give me an antidote. I have plenty. No, we're fine. See?
That was a cinch.
We'll analyze that. Been a while since we've done that. Been a while since we've had any reason to. Wow, Illusionist J. I don't have that. I have this. Hey, what's this soldier got to say?
I can't believe there are people here.
I see. Alright, what do I need? Ancient statue hidden in desert storm. Reveals true form. Hold to the sky an enchanted lamp that captivates all. I may or may not have a lamp on me. I don't have an alluring lamp. Damn it. I will need an alluring lamp. I'll be back. What do you say, sign? Unknown beasts. Oh no.
Like moths to a
Oh,
flame.
that's not really
Here
much.
they come.
Is that all you got?
That's how you get it done.
That's not what I need. That's a bell, not a lamp.
Man, this is too much.
Stupid game.
Here they come.
Let's go.
Yo, Death Skeletor.
best in the galaxy!
All this running reminds me of military drills.
Hello, Garly. Well, maybe you shouldn't have wandered out in the middle of the desert, dumbass.
Make my day!
Oh, hey. I have Desert Wind 3. That's not that good. Yet another save point. Oh, Star Key. I don't need that.
We're gonna have trouble getting through here. Here they come.
Like bombs to a place!
I have no pity for those who obstruct me.
Okay, well, I guess we're moving forward. Oh, it's another event! Lady.
Excuse me. I'm Emily. I'm looking for my husband. He's been lost in the desert.
Yeah, he's dead.
His name is Ronnie. Have you seen him wandering in the desert somewhere?
I saw his fucking corpse.
Oh, really? Was he all right?
No.
Oh my goodness. Poor Ronnie. Wandering on his own in the desert.
Oh man. Deep moral decision. Yeah, here you go. Bag of cash.
Is this from him? He left all of this money just for me.
Well, I mean, he kind of died with it in his hands.
I don't know what to say.
No,
told
knife.
me
He
about my
disintegrated
husband's
after we stole his cash.
And now I know how much he loved me.
A bag of cash really shows how much you
From
love
the
someone.
bottom of my heart. Now, I don't have to wait for my dear Ronnie anymore. I have grown.
Oh,
so
I
very
figured.
tired.
Oh! I thought she was just not gonna be there when the camera panned around. But it was way spookier.
Raoul, what were you trying to tell me?
That's another save point right there. I can't use these for anything. So many save points in the middle of the desert. Oh no! The sand! The sand!
Whoa. Where did that come from? It just You've got to be kidding. How can there be a village out here?
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Sand City. Wow. Desert's just gone.
A place like
now.
this in the middle of a desert.
What a nice place.
Sure is strange. I mean, look how green it is. I don't get it.
And quiet. Too quiet. I can't even hear the sandstorms.
I can't even see the sand.
But it's been a while since I've seen such a beautiful place. And the wind feels so nice.
This isn't right.
It's
I don't
left.
know. Something's going on.
Up?
Really? You think? Well, now that you mention it, I guess I do kind of get this weird vibe.
Come on. Let's take a look around.
Okay, so there's also a quarry here in Johannesburg somewhere. So keep an eye out for a big question mark. Oh, damn! Monsters!
Here they come.
I'm gonna sweep you right up!
Jester!
Jester!
That was a cinch. Could this be?
Could it be? I can't go in these buildings. Treasures. Treasures just for me. It's a mimic!
Can't you just let us go?
Here we go.
No, you can't strength boost me.
Wish I could leave most of the others.
Ow!
I'm in deep.
Can Jupus give me the... God damn it, he keeps getting dazed. Jupus, give me the attack boost, god damn it. I need it. Ow. There we go. On the chest. Goat!
Hope it all goes well.
I like this. You say bye. Peppers. Garbage. Talk to this guy who is definitely not a ghost or a hallucination. Huh. Wild. No idea what that's about. Oh, there it is. The Desert Vision. Whoa. See. God damn it. These guys suck. I want to stop by the save point before I go to the shop.
That's the end of that.
Then I'll swing back around. Also, there's some buildings I can get inside of here. that shop out. What you got, old man? Almazook? Oh, he's not from here. He's from outside. Okay. May as well just grab up all of his crystals and shit. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be using any of this, but hey, trumpets. Ancient scrolls, I'll just take all of them. Thank you, sir. Alright, so, as far as, like, other miscellaneous trash I have, I'm gonna sell off all these extra weapons that I'm never gonna use. Since people's gear is already capped out, I have no reason to have any of this stuff. Didn't I just pick up a... Oh, the bow went somewhere weird. There it is. Feather of a bird with a charming call, you say. Ah, gotcha. Just being rather particular with this one, but... Here we go! The bird!
Just let us go.
Ow.
Here we go.
Okay, Jupus, give me the boost.
Wish I could leave this to the other two.
Kill it! Kill it dead! He's dead! Got a weapon I don't need. Returning those points.
What is this unsettling feeling I'm getting?
Did we do it? We did it! Yeah! Rank 2, baby! Garbage! More garbage! Now we're rank 2! There's only one man better than me, and I'm gonna kick his ass! Just need 13k more, which is like 1 quarry. Ah, if only I had a fucking lamp, I could get it. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Oh no, my AP. I'll have to walk over to this save point and get it back.
Could have known about this place.
Hello? Oh, treasure. Darky. Yo! Oh, we're chosen people. How amazing. Hey, old man. I remember you. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Let's keep this up. This is the best approach.
You can go up here, and there's nothing up here, so I don't know why this is a thing, but... Yeah, I went up.
Is this heaven?
No! Garbage. Whoa. At the top of the hill, you say? The top of the hill. We've gotta go.
Secrets lie in this village.
To the treasure. Gimme treasure. Hey, that's actually good. Alright, so everybody needs clovers. Supernova 2, AP efficiency 2. I don't really need AP efficiency anymore. Supernova's strong, I guess, but not something I really use overly often. Mesh resistance. Oh hey, I forgot, I bought 4 of these. I don't have enough for everybody, I'm pretty sure. Alarm fire, terrible tune, AP efficiency, HP up. Oh hey, I forgot I had these. Oh dang, a military battery. That didn't come up much. Give it to you. Oh, also AP efficiency. There it is. I want to spend this. Defense boost. Oh, what was that down in the corner? Ah, HP up. I don't really use combo moves. Yeah, clovers are one of those things that you need a ton of at the end of the game. This is another one that's not very easy to get that a bunch of people tend to need. At least Sensuous Garbage, attack up 2. Venus, and the roses. So, I'm probably just gonna give it to Jaster. Though I don't need AP efficiency. Fuck it, let's give him defense boost. I'll find more eventually. These are another thing that you need a bunch of that are not as easy to get hold of. Once you hit a certain point of the game, shops have infinite stock for everything, but I don't think there are any shops that sell clovers. There's a shop that sells roses, there's a shop that's there, but there aren't any shops that sell saves, compasses, or... I don't think
there
clovers.
Flowers blooming in the desert?
Fuck you, that's why, Jupus. Okay, top of the hill. Top of the hill. Where the fuck is the hill? Isn't this the hill? Isn't that the hill? Ow! Ow! Stop it. Rude. Ow! I mean, the save point is also. Oh, okay. The top of the hill is gonna be the other down the road. That would make sense. It's gonna be down this way.
What is this unsettling feeling I'm getting?
I need to get my hands on an alluring lamp somewhere so that I can fight another beastie. Oh no.
Here they come.
I did. It's the last. It's the last teleporter. Yay! I did it. There we go. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them right up here. Nice. Oh, there was one down there too. I'm gonna teleport. Teleport right there. Yeah. Apparently an item down that way. Oh, there it is.
Don't fall behind, okay?
Cereum.
I'll take you on.
Like bombs!
Trumpet! How many more trumpets do I need? Let's take a look. Can you tell me? None. Oh. Oh, that's not a trumpet. Trumpets went in here somewhere. I'll rearrange them so that I can see. Ah, there. Here we go. Trumpet. Kisala. 1. Well, that's easy. Here you go.
What secrets lie in this village?
Anton! Oh, well that's nice. Another goat! Well, this one's name is not goat. I can't use those. I don't need that. Boo.
Let's keep this pace up. I'll take you on.
We're the strongest in the galaxy.
Hey, max it out. Okay. he's probably gonna say... Actually, at the level that's at, he might actually suggest something still. Let's see. No, okay, yeah. It's high enough level that he won't suggest anything for it. But, if I combine these two, I might be able to get a level 48. Let's see. He's doing it! There it is.
Voila!
The ultimate weapon. So there we go. Jupus has got both of his capped out weapons. Pretty much everybody does. Ancient Scroll 3. Somebody else can get that. I think there's only like one person who doesn't have one now. Oh, 3 people. Okay, so it's gonna leave 2. Oh no, Digo has it. Right, yeah, that's gonna leave 1 person. Here we go. Jupus can have it. There we go. Lilica is now the only person who doesn't have level 3 Burning Strike.
Not even Raoul could have known about this place.
What's your problem with Vorfrog, Sparty? Oh, the Star Traveler's outfit. Amazing. Lilica can now have new clothes. Another item up here. Oh, there it is.
Let's keep this up. This is the best approach.
Give me... I don't need ribbon! Okay, well. Game wants us in town, somewhere down there. Clearly, there's something I must do, or see, or speak to. That I have not done, or seen, or spoken to.
In the desert?
And it isn't this.
Here they come. Fine day.
Ow. Ow.
That was a
Good.
cinch.
I would have expected going to, like, the place up here would make sense, but then I guess it's the star is actually pointing me over there.
In this village.
Back toward the center. No, it's pointing me right here. This. Big Weemy. Oh, apparently I just walked right past this spot. And I've already talked to this guy in his home, but,
This
you
is
know.
Johannesburg, the illusory oasis.
Johannesburg? Wait, you're that guy I saw in the desert.
Please allow me to apologize. I had to test you, you see, to determine if you were fit to enter our town.
Oh.
I never realized there was a town out here. How long has it been here?
Since long, long ago. Many years now. And it will remain here for years and years to come. Johannesburg is an eternal sanctuary.
I still can't believe such a lush place exists on Rosa. I've never even heard of Johannesburg before.
Come with me. You must be very tired from your journey through the desert. Let us go to my house. I see. So you want to make your power complete?
Yes.
You know about it?
Not really. I'm afraid that I've never heard of this Star King. And this is certainly no place for training. I'm very sorry, but I have no idea what it's all about.
Then, do you know a man called Desert Claw?
The Claw of the Desert. Oh, okay.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
Well now, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. This birthmark here. Yes, I've seen it before.
What?
Whoa, wow, really?
I recall someone in town having the same birthmark as this one. Yes, just like it. Or quite similar, I believe.
The same birthmark? So, where's this person now?
It was someone who used to live here. But one day the person suddenly disappeared.
Mysterious.
And no one knows what happened.
Were there any clues left behind?
I don't know.
Very mysterious.
Name? Why, of course, yes. Strange. I can't seem to remember it. I must have said it 100 times, too.
100
I'm
exactly.
Sorry. I am an old man.
Me too.
You might want to ask the villagers. They may be able to tell you something.
I see. Let's ask around.
Yeah.
We've already asked around. People said, I don't know. Yep, it's just telling me to go up there now.
Not even Raoul could have known about this place.
Why not?
Someone with the same birthmark I have. Is this the place?
Oh no, the door closed all on its own.
It doesn't look like anything special. Who's there?
What the?
Whoa! A spooky ghost! It's Girl Jaster.
The same birthmark. So you're the one.
So, you've finally come all this way, Jaster.
Huh? Wait, how do you know my name?
I'm sorry, but I can't tell you anything now. Draw your sword, Jaster.
What? Why?
If you don't have the strength to defeat me, you're not ready to know the truth. Come, Jaster. Fight and awaken your true self, Jaster. Search deep within your soul and unleash your true power. Prepare yourself.
Here we go.
Let's go! Don't get me. Whoa! Blam! Blam! I shot you. Hey! Bam! 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 Oh no! Okay, let's do the thing. Where am I? Here we go. Let's do one of these. One of these.
Are you ready?
Oh, it didn't work.
What's going on?
Whoa, magical duplicates. I'm still targeting you, you dumbass.
Are you ready?
Ow! Oh, I'm out of energy, right? Probably helped to get that back.
this?
Star-Lord. He's doing it. He's doing it. Anime powers. I'm gonna heal. Oh, okay, you can't kill them. Interesting. I'm not doing any more damage.
Are you ready?
Keep putting this back up.
How about this?
Ow! I win! Got a clover. She didn't even have money. No money.
Jaster, you have passed your trial.
Cool. I'm red now.
This is my power.
Now I shall reveal everything to you. About this village, me, and you, Jaster.
I've unlocked the power
Your
of
very own
Jaster
story.
Rojo.
Long ago, this was a peaceful and prosperous village. But one day it was stricken by a fatal disease. We tried everything to keep it contained. But before long,
Oh, that's fairly
it spread
obvious,
to
Rex.
everyone who lived in the village. Once infected, the victims would succumb within a matter of months. It became apparent that the village was in peril. I cared very much about the kind-hearted people living in this place. They were all like family to me. And so I decided to do everything I could in order to save them. I would use the mysterious power deep within me.
Mysterious power?
Oh.
I had kept my power a secret all these years. If I used it, people would discover that I wasn't a normal human being. So I never told a soul. I stopped time here in this village. By stopping the flow of time, the disease could no longer progress, and those infected by it would not die. That's how the village came to live on forever, for tens of thousands of years.
A little bit fucked up.
To keep my secret power safe, I took away the villagers' memories of me. Still, for some reason, they never forgot me completely.
Johannesburg. Your name is Johanna, isn't it?
That is what the boss title said.
Even with their memories taken away,
We're still there.
the villagers still remember you and cherish you deep within their hearts. They named the village after you to show their gratitude.
How do you have that kind of power? Who are you anyway?
I am a unique being. I am a descendant of the Star King.
The Star King? You mean from the great legend?
The great legend that you didn't
That's
know
right.
until someone else told you about it.
The
Yes.
legend of the
The
Star
very
King
same.
is no fairy tale.
Wow.
Long ago, the Star King ruled over the entire galaxy with his mighty powers. While he still lived, it was a peaceful place indeed. I am a direct descendant of the great Star King. And his
Wicked
blood
hair.
runs through your veins as well, Jaster.
Huh?
You are my son. My only son. You have inherited my blood and everything that goes with it.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
So you're
Listen, Jaster. You've been given a great gift. And with it, a great responsibility.
I'm Spider-Man?
Use your power to bring hope to the people.
Damn. That's cool.
I know you will be able to bring peace back into this universe. I must leave you now. The time has come for me.
Oh, I
to
guess
go
that
back
makes
where I
Raoul Uncle Ben. Shit. Well.
I am so glad I was able to see you. Farewell, my child.
Rip Raoul.
No, wait! If you're my mother, there are so many things I want to ask you. Mom!
The whole village. It's still there.
What? We were in a village just now, weren't we?
It's gone.
It wasn't gone. I could still see it.
Dreaming?
That was no dream.
Hey, Desert Claw.
You again.
What's
What's
up?
going on here? What just happened?
You awoke the power of the Star King. Completely.
Damn, that's pretty
Now,
cool.
My job here is done.
Wait. You know something. Tell me, please.
Very well. I guess it's time. Listen carefully, Jaster. 18 years ago, I became lost in this desert. No matter how far I walked, I saw nothing but sand. I walked on for days without food or water. Finally, my body gave out, and I collapsed on the sand. I thought that was it. I was done for. Then a woman appeared before me. She was nothing less than an angel. She carried me to a village and tended to my weakened body. She was a mysterious woman, and beautiful too. Before long, I fell in love with her. I spent several months in that tranquil village, even after I had recovered. The time I spent with her, it was like a dream come true. Soon, she had new life within her. It was our child. I was overjoyed, but she was uncertain somehow. I asked her why, and she told me her story. The village's terrible hidden secret.
The village where time stopped.
Yes. Left behind in the flow of time, the village had never interacted with the outside world. She wanted to leave the village for the sake of our unborn child. She wanted to show our child the vast galaxy out there. So we decided to leave the village. And eventually our child was born. He was our greatest treasure. That's when we truly knew what it was to feel
Why would I
joy.
not want Desert Claw to be my dad? He's the greatest hunter in the
But our joy
galaxy.
didn't last long. Shortly after she gave birth, she fell ill and lost her
Oh,
life.
she had the AIDS. Gotcha.
She had contracted the same deadly illness as the other villagers.
And her Star-Lord,
only
God,
because time
King
had been
power
stopped
didn't
that she had gone on living.
didn't help at all.
She was a strong woman.
She had space AIDS.
She must have seen it coming.
Just like
from the
Kisala.
moment she decided to leave. She brought forth our child at the cost of her own life.
It's a good thing Desert Claw managed to somehow not get it.
The child's face bore her same birthmark. That child was you, Jaster.
What?
That's not possible. But wait. That means You're my...
Yes, I am Mazel, your father.
Desert Dad!
Dad.
I'm sorry I kept this from you, my son. But I had no choice. It was all to set you on the right path. On her deathbed, your mother told me, this child will bring peace to you and to this universe alike. I had no idea what she meant at the time. As the months and years passed, I came to notice you were no ordinary boy.
Yeah, the whole world was gray and you were like made of
Mighty
not
powers.
gray stuff. It's weird.
That's when I finally realized the great responsibility your mother had entrusted to me.
Baby powers.
I left you with my friend Raoul and embarked on a journey. I knew Raoul would raise you to be a fine young man. I traveled from planet to planet as Desert Claw. I traced the path of the Star King and pursued the secrets of his powers, hidden in the past, all to call forth the great powers that slumbered within you. The Star King ruled the galaxy after quelling a drawn-out interplanetary war. Now, the galaxy is in need of the Star King once more.
Oh man. It's time for Jaster to take control of the galaxy and rule it with an iron fist.
You're the only one who can put an end to this conflict.
Only you can kill everyone, Jaster.
I don't know if I'm
It's
truly
your
worthy to wield this
destiny.
power, but I'll try, Dad. I'll try.
Jaster, I've told you everything I know. I don't know what awaits you in Eden. From here on, you'll have to see for yourself. My journey as Desert Claw ends here too. I look forward to sharing my stories with you one day, my son. I've released the lock that was on the ruins. Use your key to open the path to Eden. Stay the course, Jaster.
Okay, see you later, Dad.
Dad.
That's not who I had with me. You're not a lizard and a dog. Treasure? Treasure? Well, it wouldn't do for me to leave treasure behind. Maybe one of them's a lamp. Probably not, but I could get lucky, right? I might also check the shops in town on the off chance that they've got different stock, because that does happen when you get to new chapters.
Star King.
But
Can I really command it?
I'm not gonna be going on for too much longer here.
I'll take you on.
Here they come.
I guess we'll just have these people with us, because game said we had them now. No, can't have the antidote. My antidote.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Let's go. I know you'll be okay, Jester.
That's not what I wanted.
I'll take you on.
Let's go.
That doesn't do that much damage anymore.
We're not done yet. That's how you get it done.
But I don't need those anymore. Don't need trumpets. Cough, cough. Hey, that's actually useful. I need a lot of those. Like, a lot of those. Oh, right, and I have one of these too. Fence wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad either. Starlinked Venus. Ugh. Give you the fence up. Lightning 3 would be nice. Let's get Lightning 3. This Lightning 2 was already good enough. Yeah, sure. Confusion defense. How many do I need? 3? All defensive stuff. It doesn't really matter. Serpentine Arrow. Wild Thing and a defense boost. Nope. Shake, shake. A skill that I never use. Zap 2. Zap 2 wouldn't be terrible. I don't think it's really important by any means, but... Oh, wind resistance unlocks something else. What does it unlock? HP up. Ah, okay. That would have been attack up. Attack up would have been better. Oh well. Another one right there. Grab that on my way back. I don't want to check the church again because there might have... I think after some event there's like a thing that appears in the church for me to pick up.
Here they come. Come on, try me.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Over there!
Too easy.
So be it. big lightning.
Come on, try me.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Sure there won't be anything in town. Oh shit, that's... Actually, there are chests in town for me to pick up, because there's at least one, with a sun key lock that I can get to. Also, who are you? Full board? Huh. Weird. A chest suddenly appeared inside of the church. Mysterious.
Mom.
Not that one. There it is. And what do you know? It's it's just needs the star key. And inside is the Pride of Kings. There's another 7-star sword. I don't know what this one's good at, but this is another 7-star sword. It's good at lightning. And it has unconscious as its thing. But how does it look? Looks like a sword, alright. Go back to using this. Is that, like, a whole bunch? We've got 5, and we've got the makings of a 6th here. We have most of them.
Star
Almost
King.
have all of them even.
This story's getting too big for me to follow.
Wander around Salgan, pick up the rest of the chests in town. I would really like for one of them to contain a lamp.
Let's stop mulling over this and just go.
That would be very nice.
I'll take you on.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Let's just leave it at that for now.
Oh, okay, that was a star key. Star key. Just garbage.
I don't like this.
I need lamp. If I get lamp, I can go fight the thing in the desert. And if I'm lucky, and I don't think he's gained more points since then. Yeah. Like I could get there, man. It's not that far off. Like less than 10k. Just need to fight this guy.
But why?
Yeah, it's all the way down there. It'd be faster for me to go take the teleport.
Let's go.
Here they come.
That was a cinch. Mom, Dad.
Need lamp. With lamp, I can summon Dude. And if I beat Dude, I'm better than Desert Claw.
Come on.
Officially. That's a clover. That's useful, but it's not what I'm looking for. Here you go, Deagle.
Let's stop mulling over this and just go.
Yeah, I beat the shit out of my mom. Clearly, all I have to do is be recognized as better than my dad at things, and then whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna buy all these. You have nothing worth caring about.
Don't fall behind, okay? I'll take you on. No big deal.
All right!
What's with all the gloomy mugs?
Oh, this one I just didn't see. Anything else? I think that's it for items. Yeah. There's another quarry out in the desert as well, but it requires an item that I definitely don't have. Let's swing by over this way.
Mom. Dad.
Oh, hey, there's more items over there. Okay, buy these. 'Cause I want them. Ah, gotcha.
Who knew that Eden and the Star King were related?
Here they come. Bastards.
I'll take you on.
Too easy.
We'll just have to do this.
I don't like this.
In here. Oh, oh! I see that. I see what's in there. Alright, well, these are items that were always here and I just didn't see
Let's
them.
stop mulling over this.
So
and
I
just
guess
go.
that doesn't help me even at all. A little bit though. I'm just gonna, you know, zip out to the desert again real quick. Before I and so, oh, there's another chest. Did not see that on the map. So I can't see all of the bips, the pips on the map for the chests in the other place until I got there.
Come on, try
That's how you get it done.
Technically, I could just grind my rank up by fighting enemies in areas that I've been through. Hello.
This story is getting too big for me to follow.
Well, there we go. Gave me the rest of the stuff that I needed for that. Oh no, crap cancer. I don't need that.
Mom, Dad.
If I zip out here, I will see all of the thingies. Of which there are none. Okay. Well. How about that? Check the shop real quick.
No use standing around.
Always a slim chance that there is one somewhere. Those. Okay. Nothing. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. I don't think it's gonna happen. If I warp into the labyrinth, I can take a look around and see the chest that I missed down there, but that would be a pain in the ass to seek through.
Let's go.
That's the end of that.
Warp into the labyrinth real quick. Take a look at the map and see how much I've missed. There's one there. One there, one there. Another one there. But searching through this would be a huge pain in the ass. So I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the game before moving on any further. Do that. We save. We safe. We end the game. The stream. My life. Ooh.